Today I'm going to tackle a first world mountain bike problem. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, right? But look at it this way. This might make it a little bit easier for me, and maybe this idea will make it a little bit easier for you. Now, if you've got an e-bike, or maybe just a little bit older, or maybe you just hate lifting things, I mean, getting these things up on a bike stand, I mean, it kind of sucks, right? I mean, the e-bikes are, let's say, on a generous side, 40 to, I don't know, 65 plus pounds, right? So you got to get that up, you got to get it on your bike stand, and sometimes you got to get it up high on the bike stand if you're going to work on it, right? Let me show you. So I got my bench mount bike stand right here, and I got to lift this sucker up, and I can get it, just get it on there, right? I mean, this sucker's kind of heavy, right? And we clamp it on there, and you know, it's kind of low, right? I mean, there's only so much I can do with it here. I can get a bike stand that's maybe a little bit higher, but then I gotta lift it higher. So, you know, I've been looking at some of these motorized stands. I know, see, Seth has got one and Evan has got one. I'm looking at these things, they're like almost $1,000. And you know what? That's insane. I'm not spending $1,000 for a bike stand. So, you know, I was looking around and maybe there's a better way. I had a little something that I just put together in my home office and I was like, yeah, this might work. Let me show you. So will that lift the weight? I don't know. We're gonna have to test it. Let me show you what I got here. Here we go. You can see that right there, and yeah, I did get the gold. You can see right now it is just $70, right? I mean, that's a steal. If it works, great. There are a couple things I'm a little concerned about. One of them obviously is being the weight, and the other one is the material on top, because I'm gonna clamp this sucker on top of it, and particle board, well, it's probably gonna be thin and it's not gonna be strong enough, so I'm gonna have to use a different surface, but I got something for that too. Who doesn't have an old piece of butcher block laying around? No, seriously. I did have this laying around. I did something in the kitchen and I had to cut this down. So I have this, and you can see it's pretty thick. It's solid, and this is going to handle the weight no problem. Now, if you don't have something like that around, like 3/4 inch plywood, you could probably just double that up and you're going to be fine. Now, another thing is, how's it going to handle the weight? Like, is it going to pull forward? I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Maybe throw some sandbags on the back. I don't know, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Now, first thing, let me get this thing off of here. There we go. This thing should work out well. It sticks out far enough that it's worked on the bench. It should work out even better here because it's not going to have anything underneath the desk. I don't know, bike desk, motorized bike desk stand. Got the box right here. It's kind of heavy, but you can see it's really small, right? All right, that's packed pretty well here. Got some instructions. Gonna need those, and we got a lot of parts. Controller right here, 4 different preset heights, and then it's got a little manual up and down. That's pretty good. Now here's the piece that does all the heavy lifting. You can see right here, we got a little electric motor right here. Huh, I mean, it's kind of small. 24 volts, 4,000 RPM. All right, I mean, I have this set up on, obviously, on my desk. I got a monitor on there. I got a couple other things on there. And I do have the butcher block on there. So I know it can handle weight. I just don't know if it can handle that plus a 40 to 50 pound bike, but we're gonna find out. It's a plug. This is gonna power this whole sucker. Spare parts. That's nice. This right here is the piece that attaches to the motor that goes to the other leg. And we got our feet right here. This is just hard plastic. It's not rubber. See the other leg right here. You can see right here, this guy, it goes in here, and this is what's going to turn it and lift the whole leg up from the motor on the other side. And here is this surface. You can see what I'm talking about. Even for a desk, this is, I mean, it's kind of thin, it's kind of chintzy. It's in 2 pieces, and there's a little bridge you can put in between here that you screw together that kind of keeps it tight, but it's just way too thin. There's no way in hell this is going to hold the bike up, so good thing I have that butcher block. All right, well, I got all the parts. Time to put the sucker together. So I put this thing together, and you can see here's the surface. And even with that on the back, it's just, I mean, it's kind of crap. It's kind of no good. I mean, even if you were to use this as a desk, the seam in the middle kind of sucks. So, yeah, I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to go right to the butcher block. Well, all right, it's put together. Got the surface on top. So let's see what happens. This is level 1. Let's try level 2. Okay, I mean, it's lifting. Tells you the height right there, 34.4. Let's go level 3 is 40.04. Nice little stand-up desk height, right? Level 4, we are going all the way up to 46 and a half inches. It's pretty nice. I mean, it is a little, it's going to be a little wobbly. I mean, right now, I have a small generator on the bottom as a counterweight. So you can see it right down there. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Guess we're going to find out. All right, we got to get this sucker back on there. All right, well, we got that on there. Yeah, I don't know that is going to be enough to hold it, but we're going to find out. All right, let me drop this sucker down. Let's go down to 1. Look at that, all nice and automatic. I mean, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but you know, I mean, it wasn't a very big motor. I'm not concerned about the speed, I'm concerned about the lifting power. All right, here we go, first test run. Seat post. All right, we're on there. Well, it's already coming forward. I'm gonna need to get more weight on that. All right, I found an old 50-pound bag of concrete because, you know, I'm old, I keep everything. I just never use it. It feels kind of solid, so it should work out well. Precariously perched. I'll do something a little bit more permanent if I can get this going. It appears to be holding back there. Let's go up. Level 2. Well, it's lifting. Front wheel's still on the ground. All right, level 3. Front wheel is off the ground. Holy crap, it's working. Feels a little like it's gonna move back there. Let's go up to level 4. 46 and a half inches. It's going up. Holy cow. Well, there you go, a motorized bike stand. So we got the motorized desk, which was like 69 bucks, right? Then we have the butcher block or any scraps. So I'm just gonna say, let's say 30 bucks for that, right? So we're up to like 100 bucks. And then we got the bike repair stand, the bench mount here. This thing was $49 when I got it, so up to 150 bucks. So 150 bucks. And you got a motorized bike stand. And you got a work surface on top of it, so you can put your tools, you can put your crap on here. And when you're not using it as a bike stand, you still have a work surface. I mean, this is freaking awesome. All right, let's drop it down. Let's go down to level 2. Let's see how it handles that. Smooth. Not bad. Wow. All right, let's drop it down to level 1. I don't know, that's pretty good. I just got to secure it in the back a little bit more. I'll probably slap a 2x4 on there, make a little frame and get some pavers or some cinder blocks just to really make sure that's good. I'm not drilling into the garage floor. That's not going to happen. So I'll just use some counterweights, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this. This, yeah, pretty good, right? All right, let's just jump right up to level 4. Well, there we go. Another project down. This one's pretty cool. I mean, this is definitely something pretty much anyone can do. So if you've been looking for something sort of like this and you don't want to spend $1,000, well, you know, maybe for around 150, you can make it work for you too. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. I'll see you out on the trail. And that is pretty freaking sweet.